Hey guys, I'm in my bedroom again, which means I've bought way too much stuff once more. At the end of last month, I had a trip to Disneyland Paris, which is the first time I've been in 8 years. So obviously I had to buy some stuff. Yeah, it's not too overboard, but there's a reasonable amount here. So if we start off with what I usually start with, which is my autograph book. I'm a big fan of meeting characters, I won't lie, and I really like to have a book to kind of track who I've met each trip, so I like to have separate books for each trip. So even though there's... Ooh, that was a weird sound. Even though there's room in the book I had at last year's Florida trip, I wanted a new one, so I bought this one. I believe it was around €11, and it's like a Disneyland Paris one. It's pretty cool, pretty simple. And then to go along with the book, I did buy this Paris pen. I like to have slightly chunkier pens because I know some of the characters find it easier, and they sell them with some autograph books sometimes, so it's just nice to have a character pen. So it's just the Paris one, and it's a really nice pattern. However, it was €4 and ran out before my trip ended. I was only there for 3 days, so that's a little disappointing, but it's a cute pen and it served its purpose, and vaguely. I bought them both in World of Disney, I believe, in the Disney Village, I think. And then also on the first day in the World of Disney, I bought a couple of pins. I didn't go as overboard on pins as I was expecting. I kept myself quite restrained. The first one I picked up is this 25th anniversary Tinkerbell pin. So she's in the blue dress and it's got the sketches behind her. I think, yeah, she's holding a little star like a lot of the 25th merch. Tinkerbell's kind of like the first character pin I traded for was a Tinkerbell pin. So even though I find it difficult saying I collect Tinkerbell in the sense of I don't have many Tinkerbell pins, I like Tinkerbell pins because of the sentimental value they hold. She was a green one, which I think is about €6. And then also a green pin is this Swinging to Spring Thumper pin. It is gorgeous. I absolutely love Bambi, if you don't know. Thumper's my favourite Disney sidekick. And that pin is so pretty. So obviously I had to buy it. I think my mum bought a flower mug in the same style. Gorgeous. I love it. Next, we've got these notebooks, which I bought in the Disney Village. But I don't remember which shop in the Disney Village. And again, they're Bambi themed. So one of them is Bambi and Feline kind of bumping into each other. And then the one on the back is Miss Bunny and Thumper having a nice little snuggle. It's so cute. I love this size notebook anyway for revision and notes and stuff. And it was only €2, so it was like €1 a notebook, which is ridiculous. So much stuff in Paris was on sale, and you really have to look out for it. I'll get onto it a bit more in a minute, but sometimes you find it randomly. Like this was the only thing in its section that was on sale. So yeah, just keep an eye out for things that are on sale. Next up, I've got this little wash bag. This is like the summer range they had, which had Tinkerbell on some stuff and Ariel on the other, and all these like fruits, and it came in these summery colours like this green, and there was a lot of pinky and yellow stuff as well, and I loved it. It's such a cool range, and I needed a new wash bag, so when I saw this I had to pick it up. I initially saw it in Adventureland in one of the like jungly shops, but I ended up buying it on Main Street in one of the boutique-y areas. And inside the main wash bag is this little cosmetic bag, which just says, it does say Disneyland Paris. I didn't know if it was just Disneyland, and has all the fruit on. And that's a really cute size. And both the zips have Disneyland Paris on as well. So that's really nice. And it was €19.99, so basically €20. But for 2 like bags, that's really decent. It's a really big size, and yeah, just really good. So yeah, my wash bag. I picked up a couple of things in the Castle shop in the Erebus Brothers store. One of which being a tiara, because what else do you expect? Also, it says on it, not intended for children under the age of 12. So I think I'm in the perfect age range for this, really. But yeah, I always eye up the tiaras whichever Disney park I'm in. I'm drawn to shiny things, and I think the tiaras are beautiful. And this one, when I saw it in the store, it was labelled as being only €15, which it was. It was only €15. And then later I saw the dress-up, like, princess ones that come in the cardboard and a plastic. And I'd looked at the Rapunzel one, and it was €19. And I didn't know if that one would fit me, and it was a child's one, and it was plastic, and there was this one that was gorgeous and beautiful and from the Erebus Brothers shop. And €4 cheaper. So it became a bit of a no-brainer to get myself a tiara, and I love it, and I've not taken it out of the packaging yet, so I don't want to do it right now. But yeah, I just love how simple it is, and how pretty it is, and elegant. And I am a princess. The other thing I picked up in that Castle shop is an Erebus Brothers glass, which I'm still undecided as to whether I'm going to use yet, because I really like it. Which, like, I like it in the sense of I want to use it and show it off, but also, like, I never want it to get damaged. That's how you open it. So yeah, again, I'd been eyeing this up while we'd been in the Castle shop. I wasn't sure, and I've been eyeing up lots of other stuff, and then I saw you could personalise it. So on this side it's got Rapunzel because she's my favourite. It says Disneyland Paris down at the bottom, and it's just really pretty. But then on the other side, I really don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but it says Jen. I had a real existential crisis as to what to get engraved on, whether to go for my full name, like have Jennifer, have Jenny, have Jen. And I just thought the short names that they had on display looked really pretty. So I decided to go with Jen because it's the shortest. And I think it looks really elegant. And yeah, I mean, I think that was €12 maybe. It wasn't that expensive. It's really nice. And yeah, I absolutely love it. There were shot glasses and mugs and wine glasses that I also quite liked. I'm going to struggle to get that in the box, so I'll do it later, but I had to get Saint Rapunzel, so I did. Next up is a drinking glass that I'm definitely going to use, so which makes me more willing to leave that as a display one, because this one was nowhere near as expensive, and it also features two of my other favourite characters on back there. It's this Chip and Dale glass. It's really funny. I love them. And then on the other side it says Disneyland Paris. These glasses, they have loads of characters, and if you buy 4 of them, it knocks $1 off each of them. So they're usually $4, but if you buy 4, you get it for $3. So we got my brother and his girlfriend Stitch and the Cheshire Cat, and my mum got the Mickey Mouse one. So this was only $3 in the end, which is insanely cheap, and I really love it. And to go along with it, because I couldn't just get the glass, could I? And again, I'm definitely going to use this when I get back to uni, because it just makes me happy. Is this cereal bowl that matches, so it's got Chip and Dale that side, Disneyland Paris that side. It's the same colouring and patterns, and yeah, I can't wait to use this. The bowl, I've forgotten how much the bowl was. I want to say €12, but I feel like I'm saying that for everything at this point. And then before I get on to my last 2 big sale items, here is a cup. which I technically did not purchase. My mum bought it because she bought me my drink and I got a cup with it. I really like slushies when it's hot in the parks. They're just a good drink. They're cooling, they're sugary, just all around good snack at Disney parks. And it was almost as hot as the Florida parks when we were out there. It was 31 degrees most days. And it took me ages to find somewhere that sold a slushie. And then I saw a slushie machine in Frontierland and it was broken. So it wasn't until the last day that I finally got a slushie. We got it in Fantasyland. I've forgotten what the cafe's called, but it's in the big windmill. You can't miss it. And so I got it in this cup. My mum got a coffee in the 25th anniversary cup. And I just think it's really cool because the 25th anniversary stuff is cool. Yeah, I believe it was like $7.99 a drink in the cup. Maybe more. Definitely worth it. And you get refills for $3.99. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And so my final two things are also sale purchases, and they were both bought in the Motors shop on Main Street, which doesn't make a huge amount of sense unless you know the Disneyland Paris Main Street really well. But the Motors shop, I say it doesn't make sense because that's not the official name, but you'd know what I'd mean if you saw it. The Motors shop had mainly sale items in. It was almost like being at the Character Warehouse in Orlando. Pretty much everything in there was reduced for some amount of money, and I think it's really good. A lot of the sale items you might have seen elsewhere in the parks if you'd seen sale stands, but some of them were just in that store, and the reductions were really good. So I definitely recommend having a look in the Motors shop at some of the sale items because it allows you to pick up some t-shirts and clothes that are otherwise quite expensive for really cheap, so you can get a few more items. So the first one is this Alice t-shirt, which is really pretty. It's like off the shoulder, it's got shimmery sleeves and like sparkles on it, and it's just got Alice sat, like, you know, being Alice, and it's really nice. This is a large, which I didn't realise when I tried it on because it was on a small hanger. When I tried it on, and when I realised the large fitted, I then assumed it must be a child's shirt because I'm never a large in any sizes. So I think this might be child's, but it was really hard to tell, but it fitted and looked nice. So I bought it anyway. It should have been €29.99, but that was 50% off. So it was around €15, which I think is really good for Disney clothes. And it's just very pretty and simple. And yeah, I like it a lot. And then the final thing I bought, and also is a clothes item. I like Disney jumpers, and I looked at a lot of the Disney jumpers, but Disney jumpers are expensive, and like not buying them on sale makes it really difficult to buy anything else on a trip. So when I saw this one for cheap, it's purple, which I love. It's my favourite colour. It's got Tinkerbell on, and it's just really nice. It's like big and slouchy, which I like. I think I might have bought a medium to get it a bit slouchier. But yeah, besides the sleeves being a bit tight, it's amazing. And this was 70% off. So it should have been $49.99. So €50 is a lot to spend on a jumper. But again, 70% off made it €15, which so good for Disney jumpers. And it's so soft on the inside, and I absolutely adore it. So yeah, that's my Disneyland Paris haul. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Comment down below your favourite piece of like Disney souvenirs that you have to get on your trips. Check out my social network links, they'll be in the description as usual. Share this video with your friends so everyone can see it, and most importantly, if you want to see more videos like this from, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!